Hello, hockey fans. Well, it's finally happened. Tampa Bay Lightning actually lost back-to-back playoff games. We've heard this a lot. They were what? I think it was 17-0 after a loss in the playoffs. And usually after a loss, Vasilevsky is on fire. It gets things done. Vasi was pretty good. Problem was, as the Rangers fans so eloquently chanted, Igor was better. So as a result, we have a 2-0 series lead for the Rangers. And I had to mention this tidbit. When the Rangers took Game 1, that was the first time all postseason that they actually had a series lead. They never had one against Pittsburgh. They had to come back from down 3-1 to win it. And they never had one against Carolina because it was the whole home team winning thing until the Rangers took Game 7 on the road. But yeah, we have a 2-0 series lead for the Rangers, and the Bolts really have their backs to the wall. Braden Point is still out. That could be a factor. Now, people say, well, Point was out in the second round, and they swept the series. That was Florida. Florida's not a real team. As far as playoff, as far as regarding playoffs, not a real team, but the Rangers, they seem to be on a mission. They are 2 wins away from the Stanley Cup Final. This will be 2 wins away from their first appearance in the Cup Final since 2014. And it was just an amazing performance by the Rangers, and they're definitely in the driver's seat. They've maintained home ice advantage in the series. Now they got to go to Tampa. They don't really have to take both, but they do take both. That's it, just like that. Even if they leave Tampa 1-1, that's still the driver's seat because you have at the most 3 chances to close it out, and 2 of those potential 3 are at home. So. Yeah, so it's looking good for the Rangers. It looks like Tampa, they are in trouble for the first time in a while. Remember, the last time Tampa lost back-to-back playoff games, you have to go back to that embarrassing 2019 elimination. We all remember that. We've heard it over and over. 62 wins, best season ever. Tied the league record in wins. But they were swept handily by the Columbus Blue Jackets. That was the last time they lost back-to-back games in the playoffs. So, yeah, so they really need to get back on track. They have to win out to salvage a split. So, we'll see how the 2 games at Tampa goes. So, but for now, that is my recap of Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Final. What's in store for us this weekend? Tomorrow, it's Game 3 of the Western Conference Final between the Avalanche and Oilers. The scene switched to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and just like the Bolts, the Oilers do find themselves with their backs to the wall as they head home down 2-0 in the series. I would think Francouz would start for us, and I haven't heard any updates on Kyle Yamamoto. Well, he got injured in the end of the second period of Game 2, didn't return. But so we'll see what happens. We'll see if there's any developments tomorrow. But it's going to be very interesting, especially for us Avs fans, because we have a chance to really put the stranglehold on Edmonton. If we win Saturday, an argument can be made that the series is just done deal, but we need to win it. We need to win it, and we need to keep our foot on the gas and keep up what we did in Game 2. Good defense and get the timely goals, and we could go up 3-0 here. We can't give Edmonton an inch. We all know what happens when Connor McDavid's given an inch. He can't be given that. So Game 3 of the West Series. That's tomorrow, and Sunday is Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Final. The scene switches to Tampa Bay. That's an early start. Of course, pretty much all the conference final games are prime time, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. But for Game 3 of the East Series, it's actually 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific on ESPN. Most likely because of Sunday Night Baseball. So that's what's in store. That's what's in store for us fans. So again, that's my recap of game number 2 of the Eastern Conference Final. If you like this video, click the like button, click subscribe if you want more, and I'll be back tomorrow to recap Game 3, hopefully with some amazing news. So stay tuned.